I was just watching it and it blew my mind.
It's just that simple.
I understand hard times and I understand good times. And, you know, in life, they have to come. You're going to have to deal with both of them because that's what life consists of, good times and bad times.
Cool.
Hey, you have any advice for Mayweather? He's spending a lot of money right now.
Have a ball.
Enjoy it, huh?
My mind up front.
None on the back end, huh?
Well, I get money on the back end. That's for pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah.
But for the exhibit, but for anything, you got to give me my money up front.
You got any exhibitions coming up soon?
In a live interview with Stephen A. Smith, Mike Tyson didn't hold back as he criticized Floyd Mayweather. He called Mayweather arrogant and even suggested he might be having financial problems. Tyson said Mayweather is too full of himself and out of touch with reality. According to Tyson, that kind of attitude hurts not just Mayweather's image, but also his legacy. He made it clear that winning fights doesn't give anyone a pass to act without humility. Tyson stressed that constantly showing off money and being self-centered isn't what real greatness is about. His blunt comments surprised many fans and quickly sparked reactions. For Tyson, true respect comes from how a person behaves outside the ring, not just what they achieve in it. His words added more fuel to the already ongoing tension between the two boxing legends, stirring up plenty of buzz in the media.
How do you feel about Floyd, though?
Huh?
How do you feel about Floyd?
Awesome fighter, great fighter. You know, he's a little too into himself. You know, he should be. I was the same way too, but you have to come to reality some way. You have to bring your head down to God. We're nothing to be fucking arrogant. You expect us to be ignorant and arrogant. Look where we came from.
That's why I asked the question earlier about you mentoring fighters, because I feel like Floyd looked at you growing up like every other fighter. And the persona and the lifestyle was like, growing up in the hood, we looked at it like, that's Mike Tyson. We see the cars, the jewelry, the flair. Like you was a movie star. You was a hero.
I didn't see that.
Mike Tyson had a good laugh while talking about Floyd Mayweather's recent exhibition fight. Watching Floyd go up against a much bigger cruiserweight left Tyson both amused and confused. He questioned why Floyd was even in the ring with someone that size, saying it didn't make sense and felt more like a gimmick than a real match. Tyson admitted Floyd managed to get through it, but warned him not to do something like that again. Jokingly, he said Floyd should stick to opponents his own size if he wants to keep doing these exhibitions. To Tyson, the fight lacked real energy or effort. It didn't feel like a serious contest. He even suggested that if Floyd wants a real challenge, he should face Manny Pacquiao again instead of mismatched opponents. Tyson pointed out that the cruiserweight didn't fight like someone truly in shape. There was no real pressure or intensity, just a show. While Tyson still respects Floyd's legacy, he made it clear these types of fights don't make much sense unless they actually have meaning.
You seen the fight yesterday, champ?
The exhibition?
Exhibition. Facts. Super facts. It was, yep, the exhibition.
This exhibition, I think Floyd should keep on trying. I don't think he should fight a fucking cruiserweight, you know, but I think he should continue fighting guys his weight. What the fuck is he doing, okay?
That was crazy. He did it. He got past it. Don't try it no more. And move on to something different. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Fight Pacquiao again or something. Keep in shape. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because that was a
He should have, you know, now that we're thinking now.
Stephen A. Smith didn't mince words when talking about Floyd Mayweather's exhibition fights. He made it clear that none of Floyd's opponents in these bouts are on his level, even if Floyd isn't officially retired. Smith pointed out that this isn't a movie where Mayweather just shows up and easily wins. The idea that Floyd can dominate anyone just because of his reputation, he said, is unrealistic. In Smith's view, these exhibition matches should have been purely about the paycheck, not about trying to protect or enhance Floyd's legacy. Since many of these opponents lack real skill or credibility, the fights come off as meaningless. Smith feels these matchups don't add anything to Mayweather's career and instead make him look like he's chasing the spotlight. He firmly believes Floyd should have stepped away while his legacy was still flawless.
exhibition purposes. This is not a movie. This is not Rocky 3, where Rocky is going against Thunderbolt, who that was his name, or Hulk Hogan.
Mike Tyson didn't hold back after hearing Floyd Mayweather claim to be the greatest of all time. Floyd has often said no one, not even legends like Muhammad Ali or Tyson, can compare to his legacy. Tyson strongly disagrees, calling Floyd's comments not just arrogant, but out of touch with reality. He said before that Floyd is too self-centered, and this was just another example of his inflated ego. In response, Tyson fired back, calling Floyd a scared man, a little scared man living in delusions. Tyson explained that Floyd seems to build his image around being undefeated and rich, but in doing so, he's lost sight of what really matters in boxing: respect, legacy, and humility. Tyson didn't deny Floyd's talent, but he believes greatness is about more than just wins and stats. It's about who you fought, how you carried yourself, and the impact you had on the sport. Tyson said Floyd needs to stop pretending he's on a higher level than legends like Ali. To him, those comparisons are disrespectful and come from insecurity, not truth. That Tyson's response wasn't just about anger, it was disappointment. He believes Floyd has done enough to be respected, but constantly bragging and putting others down only harms his image with real boxing fans and fellow legends.
Is Ali the same fighter that got beat by a fighter with 7 fights? Every time boxing come on, you don't bring up Muhammad Ali name. You don't bring up Mike Tyson name. You always bring up Floyd Mayweather name.
What do you think about Floyd talking about greater than Ali?
He's very delusional. If he was anywhere near that realm of greater than Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself.
There you go.
Okay, he can't take his kid to school by himself. And he talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kids alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
There you go. Thanks, sir. Thanks.
Mike Tyson also gave some advice to Floyd Mayweather, especially about how often Floyd makes headlines showing off his wealth. Tyson acknowledged that Floyd might be facing a lot of hate, possibly because people are jealous of his success and constant bragging about money. However, Tyson warned that flaunting wealth too much can push people away. He pointed out that friends are important, and if Floyd continues to prioritize his lifestyle over real relationships, he might end up isolated. Tyson emphasized that friends aren't just there for the good times. They're the ones who show up when things get tough. He suggested Floyd should focus more on keeping genuine people around him, rather than trying to impress everyone. Tyson wasn't being harsh, just honest. He urged Mayweather to value people over attention, stressing that loyalty and real connections matter more than flashy spending.
What lessons do you think Pacquiao and Mayweather could learn from you in terms of life away from the ring?
Well, Floyd seems to be going through some stuff like me right now, like realizing no one's his friend and everybody's probably, even though I even hate to say it, because maybe everybody's kind of a little jealous of him, because he is Floyd Mayweather. I know these other guys got their money, but this guy is the champ of the world, It's hard to compete with that. So he's pretty big on those scales as far as on the celebrity scale. So he's gonna realize what life is all about, what friends are all about, and realize that we only have a few of them. And sometimes they're the only ones we got. They may not be the ones we want, but they're the ones we have.
At one point, 50 Cent was one of Floyd Mayweather's closest friends. Their bond was so strong that Floyd trusted 50 enough to handle his promotion company while he was in jail. That level of trust showed how tight they were. But everything changed when Floyd was released. Tension grew when Floyd reportedly refused to repay 50 for the money he had already invested in the promotion business. What started as a friendship based on loyalty quickly turned into a public feud driven by betrayal and money. It became clear that for Floyd, money began to matter more than people. The way Floyd handled the situation suggested that he believed money could fix or replace anything, even real friendships. He cut ties with one of his closest friends over financial issues, and that became a pattern. People around him started to notice that once money was involved, Floyd had no problem walking away. It's sad because friendships like that don't come around often. But when money becomes the focus, trust and loyalty can vanish quickly. Floyd's choices showed how fame and wealth can change how you value the people who were once there for you.
He said something to me one time, very simple. He said, "What a prize fighter fight for?" And I'm like, and he said, "The prize." So it's okay for you to watch the fight. Don't nobody watch Floyd fight to see how amazing he is. They watch it for the opportunity to see him lose.
Right.
Because they don't like him. They don't like him because everything that he says is about money. There's nothing else. There's no values. There's no, like the people's champ, like Ali was standing for the same things.
Right.
The audience was standing for. You know, he doesn't have any of that. It's just money. You know what I'm saying? And that, he knows you don't like him.
50 Cent started sharing some insights into his rocky relationship with Floyd Mayweather, revealing that Mike Tyson once told him he hated Floyd and even thought about fighting him. Tyson, known for speaking his mind, had openly expressed his anger toward Floyd on several occasions. This only adds to the already complex dynamic between the two boxing icons. Tyson's strong dislike for Floyd is widely known, and this new information further stirs the tension between them, with Floyd's flashy persona often clashing with Tyson's straightforward attitude.
This is some real shit. Mike Tyson called me. Floyd was getting ready to go to jail. We at the M Casino. Mike Tyson said, "Come here, let me talk to you for a second." 50, he pulled me outside the door. The nigga pushed the door, then the door opened, he came outside, he said, "Yo, I used to hate that nigga." The nigga voice changed, it got deep. You know how Mike Tyson is like, yeah, he all the way up here, Tim. He all the way up here. This nigga said, yo, I used to hate that nigga. I can't fuck with you! I said, oh shit, look, I'm like this, look. So I'm sitting there going, I got to fight this nigga, right? I'm thinking I might have to fight this nigga. He said, look at this shit, 50. I'm in a fucking Cadillac, right? He pointed to a fucking Cadillac, it was, the shit was fly, it was a Cadillac truck. Yeah. But to Mike, the shit was some bullshit because it was a Cadillac, right? He going, look at me, 50, I'm in a fucking Cadillac. He said, yo, I broke my TV every time that nigga fought.
While Mike Tyson has praised Floyd Mayweather for his outstanding boxing skills and successful career, he has different opinions about Floyd's persona outside the ring. Tyson respects Floyd's talent in the ring, but is critical of how Mayweather carries himself, constantly bragging and focusing on money, which Tyson feels doesn't represent the true spirit of boxing. Tyson emphasized that while Floyd's wealth is undeniable, it doesn't define his accomplishments in the sport. In a candid conversation, Tyson said, "This is what I don't like about him." Despite their differences, Tyson admitted that Floyd's dedication to boxing is undeniable. He mentioned that even after retiring, Floyd never truly left the gym, referring to it as Floyd's home. Tyson made it clear that, despite any animosity, he respects Floyd's tireless work ethic. He also acknowledged Floyd's reputation as one of the best, attributing his success to his hard work. Tyson recognized that achieving greatness in boxing requires dedication, and Floyd's commitment to the gym is what makes him exceptional, even if Tyson doesn't always agree with his approach to life outside the ring.
He never really had a boxing match in his life, right? He didn't have a boxing match, right? He went 10 rounds with the greatest fighter in the last 100 years of boxing.
No, Connor's the beast. Connor's the beast.
Think about, no. You're not listening to me. You don't understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He went 10 rounds, scored punches on the greatest fighter in the last 100 years.
Yeah.
Did he do something? Did he accomplish something? A star? See, people ain't look at people just want to see the black guy beat the white guy. They just want to see it. But look what he had to fight against. And look what he did when he fought against it.
Floyd Mayweather used to just stand in front of the bag, right? Just like that, 40 minutes, throw a couple hooks.
George Foreman too. He took the bag. Boom. That's how he works out, gets sweat.
He used to break the bags though.
Yeah.
He used to knock them down.
Heavy puncher.
The heaviest?
Yeah.
See, I thought that was you.
Nah, I can't match somebody's powers who's that big and that much mass. You know, the only thing that allowed me to be excited because I do it faster than the other guys.
More explosive. How did you explode like that? Was that natural?
No, nothing's natural. I was nothing about me natural. Only my desire to win was natural. I had a great teacher.
Did he instill that desire in you, your coach?
No, only you can do that.
Yeah.
You're born with it and somebody can elicit it out of you.
Floyd Mayweather has openly praised Mike Tyson, acknowledging him as a legendary figure who helped pave the way for fighters like him. Floyd has a deep respect for Tyson's contributions to the sport, often calling him a legendary champion. However, Floyd also believes that the era of past boxing legends is over, and now it's the Floyd Mayweather era. In his eyes, his undefeated record, business savvy, and dominance have set a new benchmark for boxing. Even Gervonta "Tank" Davis, whom Floyd has mentored, suggested that Mayweather struggles to let other fighters shine. Tank implied that Floyd wants to remain at the center of attention and isn't comfortable with anyone surpassing his legacy. This shows Floyd's strong self-confidence and the competitive tension that can exist even among fighters within his inner circle. While Floyd respects legends like Tyson, his admiration only goes so far. He addresses the constant criticism of his actions and lifestyle by questioning why people are so focused on his choices. Floyd finds it unnecessary for others to comment on his life, especially when he doesn't meddle in theirs. He believes that the attention and judgment are more about envy or obsession than genuine concern. For Floyd, living life on his own terms is essential, and he expects others to respect that, just as he allows them to live freely without interference.
People are always in my fucking business, worried about what I'm doing, what Floyd is doing, what Floyd ain't doing, what I do got, what I don't got. Just know, I'm gonna stay in my lane, I ain't gonna fuck with nobody, and I don't want nobody fucking with me. If I go on vacation, my fault. When I go on vacation for 30 days, I take 30 watches with me. But you know what? What's crazy is this. If we add 10 more days, I take 10 more watches. But then I say, fuck it. If I want to bring out the one and only, then I bring out the watch that costs 18 million. Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do for you motherfucking haters today? I'm gonna go fuck off $50,000 because I ain't got shit else to do. Money made all motherfucking day.
Floyd Mayweather's car collection is a reflection of his lavish lifestyle, with an estimated value of $40 million. Among his prized possessions is the ultra-rare Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita, worth $4.8 million, one of only 2 ever made. His fleet includes several Bugatti Veyrons in various colors, red, black, silver, and white, each valued between $1.4 million and $3.5 million. Mayweather also owns a Bugatti Chiron, priced at around $3.5 million. The collection doesn't stop there. It features multiple Bentleys, including the Mulsanne, and several Rolls-Royce Phantoms, some customized with his signature Money logo. He is known for buying identical models in different colors, maintaining fleets of all-white and all-black cars at his residences. Mayweather has admitted that he doesn't drive all his cars, stating it's impossible to use them all himself. Beyond his cars, Mayweather's extravagant spending includes purchasing a $20 million property in New York City as a Christmas gift for his 3-year-old grandson. These purchases highlight his love for luxury and his desire to openly display his wealth.
Mayweather's rarest cars. First, we have his Bugatti Veyron 16-4. This one's going for about $1 million. His Ferrari Enzo going for about $2 million. His Lamborghini Murcielago going for about $500,000. His Bentley Mulsanne going for about $300K. He owns at least 29 Rolls-Royce Phantoms, and each of these start at about $450,000. He also has a Bentley golf car going for about $30,000. And lastly, we have his Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita. This one's going for about $5 million.
Floyd Mayweather responds to criticism by highlighting everything he's achieved and still owns, from luxury cars to mansions, jewelry, and wealth. He feels no need to explain himself to anyone. Floyd stands firm in his belief that people either find inspiration in his success or choose to hate on it. Flaunting his collection of Ferraris, Rolls-Royces, and Maybachs, he proudly lives the lifestyle he's worked hard for. As he puts it, you either motivate it or you hate it. For Floyd, it's all about mindset. He proudly calls himself the money man and makes no apologies for it.
The money I still got, the jewels I still got, the cars I still got, the mansions I still got. You either motivate it or you hate it. Either or, it doesn't matter. Walk with me, let's talk. I got 9 toys right here. I got the 488 Ferrari. I got the Maybach or the Maybach, whatever you want to call it. I got 7 Rolls Royces right here. I like to call it Lucky 7. So you either motivate it or you hate it. My lifestyle, money made. I'm the money man. Remember that.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned for the next one.